February the 7th, 2024, camera footage. Free people, I want y'all to see this. The state of Maryland has conspired with the Motor Department, Maryland Department of Transportation, and they're sending out to residents this fictitious letter because Maryland is losing money and they're extorting money trying to build their state up. So now they're trying to violate more of your rights away from you by conspiring with this department called motor vehicle and the license and insurance people in their state. A lot of people have went to Virginia and registered their vehicles in Virginia because the department, the agency, has started raising the prices of registering your own property. First off, ladies and gentlemen, nowhere does it say you have to register your private property. There is no law saying that. Anything you pay for, it is your private property, and no government agency can tell you to register it. Okay, but they have fooled you again with this foolishness that they put around. I want y'all to read this. Go and read. I'm gonna enlarge it so y'all can see it. They want you to read Transportation Article 13, Section 402. If you're going to follow their rules and regulations, all you have to do is register your vehicle. You don't have to register it in that state. But that's what they want you to do. That's just like saying only black people are allowed in the state of Maryland. Or only black people are allowed in Washington, D.C. You know, white people aren't allowed to drive on the roads at a certain time. This is another example of individuals trying to take away your rights on the road. Go read that article under the transportation, which you all like to follow. It only says you must have your vehicles registered. You can register it in Virginia. You don't have to register it in the state you reside in, as long as you saying the vehicle has to be registered. But under the real law, the government can't tell you to do something with something you own. Most of you have been following these fictitious laws and rules, and now here you are getting hemmed up by this foolishness again. That's just like I tell people. You go into Walmart and buy a 50-inch TV. Walmart can't tell you where to hang that TV. It can't tell you what to do. It's just like going into Walmart and they tell you, oh, you have to show a receipt leaving out of the door. Once they receive your money, that is your property. And under the supreme law, it is secured, and no government agency can tell you what to do or when to do it. So when you buy those tags, when the Department of Motor Vehicle, which is a business, accepts your currency, motor vehicle can't tell you to do anything with that license or those tags. You don't have to register property you own with anybody, the government agency. But because you all have been fooled and you follow these clowns, they do what they want to do with y'all. It's time to educate yourselves and stop going along to get along with these people, because as you see, they want to change the rules to justify shit for them. Okay? They sent out letters saying, if you got Virginia tags, you are illegally in the state of Maryland. Get the fuck out of here. As long as you saying the car is registered, that's all that needs to matter. It doesn't say it has to be registered in your hometown or your residence. Get out of here. Then they say, if you're a student, it's okay. Or you're an illegal immigrant, it's okay. These guys are riding around on scooters no helmets, children on them, no license, just getting over to America, doing Uber and Uber Eat, and these individuals in these clown uniforms ain't doing nothing to them. Nothing to them. But now they want to suppress you in the state of Maryland, saying you got to come back and register your vehicle back in the state of Maryland, and you have to pay the money they want you to pay to get your own property registered. Get the fuck out of here. People go to Virginia because their prices are lower. Now, taking revenue out of Virginia to try to bring it back into the state of Maryland. You do not have to register your vehicle in the state of Maryland. From what this motor vehicle says, and if you want to follow their laws and their rules, all you got to do is register your vehicle. But this is because we have allowed clowns to dictate and try to change the supreme law of this country. People, it is time you stand up and say, we're not having it. This governor, this whoever these people are who are running, sending this letter out, get their names and start voting them out of office. Put some people in there for the people. This is all about extorting more money from taxpayers to try to build up their state and put money into their pocket for the rich. Let me tell y'all something. Motor vehicles came about through the insurance companies to get more revenue from you free people. You do not have to register your private property with any business or government agency. And as you see, that's what they're trying to do. That's where this motor vehicle shit came from. Insurance companies. Educate yourself on how it came about. To extort more money from taxpayers and free people. And now they're trying to tell you where you can register your private property. Come on. You pay for the street through taxes. The streets belong to the taxpayers. Government can't tell you to do anything with something you pay for. Time to take a stand, people, because they're taking your rights away from you daily behind closed doors. Stay tuned, y'all. More to come.